Hello. Do you think we're being gaslit? I'm not going to waste too much of your time. Take a look at this clip, and then I'll tell you what I think.
The American people is we've had 47 years of threats from Iran, which have artificially raised energy prices for decades. We're going through a short-term period of disruption right now, but the long-term benefits will be enormous. Think of years ahead and decades ahead for you and your children. You're going to see a much better world. You got to get through a few weeks of disruption, and we're doing everything we can to mitigate those disruptions.
Okay, what do you think? So, prices skyrocketing and gas being unattainable, it's just a short-term pain. It's just short-term pain. Trust us. Because long-term, we're winning. I call BS. Let's watch another clip.
As far as the oil prices, people just need to stop panicking. It's worth it to prevent Iran from having a nuclear weapon. So if I have to pay a little bit more for gas, I'll do that.
You got to pay the price. I mean, in order to have long-term stability.
The disruptions in the global markets are real and may be painful. But the long-term benefits, again, are incalculable.
There may be some sacrifices to be made at the pump on a temporary basis. I'm willing to pay 30% or 30 cents more at the pump.
Well, that's because you have money, Bob.
Does not have a nuclear weapon.
You have
To win in
money.
life, you got to suffer short-term pain for the long-term gain, or short-term pain for long-term gain.
Freedom is not free. Americans are going to have to make some sacrifices.
This is short term, and I'm asking you to just trust the man, okay? Trust the system, let him cook.
Let him cook. He's not a point guard on a heater. He's a 79-year-old man.
Okay, trust the man. It's just short-term pain for long-term gain. Really? And then you have rich people saying, look, I don't mind paying extra for gas, for groceries, for whatever, because this is just a short-term pain. Long-term, we're going to be winning. Meanwhile, the average American right now cannot afford gas, cannot afford groceries, and cannot afford health insurance. But no, leave it to these people who say, you know what? It's just short-term pain. I think we're being gaslit. What do you think? Unbelievable.
That's how much it cost to fill my car this morning from empty to full with 80 cents off a gallon.
Yeah.
Literally gut-wrenching.
And that right there is the sentiment of a lot of Americans. These prices are gut-wrenching. But no, leave it to these rich people who think it's okay. It's just short-term pain because they have the extra money to just throw it anywhere. But people like me and you, no, we have to allocate money. And sometimes you might have to forego breakfast or lunch or dinner so you can get gas, so you can make it to work. That is the reality for the average American. But no, you got these rich politicians and celebrities who says, no, it's just short-term pain. It's short-term pain. Trust the man. Trust this orange man. As if he's never lied to us before. Are you kidding me? I don't even know why I'm so heated. No, I know why I'm heated. I know why I'm heated. I just don't like to be lied to in my face.
Have you ever voted for a Democrat?
I have not yet, no.
Do you think you will now?
I'd say I'd be more open to it.
So as we talk cost of living
Okay, again, I'm not sure how the conversation regarding voting Democrat or voting Republican is going to do anything about gas prices. This is not the first time we've had a Republican in office. These crazy situation that we are experiencing today is all because of this orange man. It's all because of what is going on right now. So yeah, I'm not convinced that if you voted Republican or you voted Democrat that gas prices and healthcare would be cheaper. That's not the case. They're all corrupt if you ask me.
Gas in New Jersey, it's really important to understand the relationship the Garden State has with the pump. New Jersey has among the lowest gas prices and sometimes the lowest in the country for two major reasons. New Jersey has its own oil refineries and shipping ports, including in Newark, that bring in massive amounts of oil. So when prices rise, people here notice right away. Michael, a New Jersey native who relies on diesel fuel for all of his work trucks, but obviously,
Yeah, so this is affecting small business owners too.
Reinforcing his frustration with the Trump administration.
My vote was decided before all this, so I haven't been a fan of this administration from day one.
And on the other side, a young, loyal Republican voter who's now reconsidering.
My car here typically is only $35 a fill, but now it's in the $45, $50 range, and it's a little ridiculous.
Have you ever voted for a Democrat?
I have not yet, no.
Do you think you will now?
I'd say I'd be more open to it.
New Jersey is really a snapshot of something we see nationwide. Suburban swing districts that could determine control of Congress, with cost of living front and center. And even among the most loyal Trump supporters, rising costs are raising questions.
He keeps on saying,
Oh, come on. So wait a minute. This is where we draw the line? So Trump supporters are okay with everything else this man has done. But when it comes to prices, this is where we draw the line. My God.
he's going to send in the thing to protect the tankers. When?
That New Jersey neighbor didn't want to give us his name, but he does admit that the administration's promises are confusing.
We're supposed to be drill, baby, drill. We're supposed to be self-sufficient.
He lied to you.
So how is the gas prices going up?
He may not change his vote, but as the Iran war continues, gas prices will certainly be top of mind at the ballot box. Have you ever voted for?
He's lied to you. So yeah, it's wild.
Gas prices are going up. So obviously when the vice president, J.D. Vance, is standing in front of a microphone, good odds that a reporter is going to ask him about it. And when asked, why are gas prices going up? What do you think about gas prices going up? Who do you think he said it was the fault of?
Joe Biden left us in a terrible situation. And the reason why gas prices are where they are today is because of Donald Trump's work to get them lower, because in the Biden administration, they were crazy high.
Joe Biden did it. Must be Joe Biden. That is the
let's throw blame around.
I've ever heard. Why not go all the way back and just blame Obama? But I've also seen now the talking.
I mean, they do.
Like, wait a minute. I thought you said the president.
Trump still blames Obama.
Yeah, what are you saying when Biden? Why are you saying that he's controlling? There is some nuance and context to the argument, so allow me to hold your hand for a moment and explain. The president can't directly affect the price of gas. He can't be like, lower the price, and it goes down. That's not how it works. The president, however, can make decisions and take actions that could affect it. For example, if you were to start a conflict in a place like Iran, that could cause gas prices to go up. Now, gas prices were higher under Joe Biden, peaked at like just over $5 per gallon.
So who you vote for doesn't really necessarily matter. It's what they do.
In Iran. When it happened to Joe Biden, though, it was the Russian invasion of Ukraine, which he had nothing to do with, that caused it to spike. Donald Trump very much put us in the situation that we're in with Iran. And now they shut down the Strait of Hormuz, which is where a ton of oil travels through. Only they didn't shut it down, according to Pete Hegseth. See, he says, don't worry about it. He said, of course, for decades, Iran has threatened shipping in the Strait of Hormuz. This is always what they do. Hold the strait hostage. If they're holding it hostage and you need to go through it, it seems like you can't go through it. It's like, nah, it's open. They'll just blow you to hell if you go through it. And he says this, despite the fact that no one, not even Beijing, is getting through the Strait of Hormuz. So Pete Hegseth saying, don't worry about it, gives very heavy mayor from Amity Island in Jaws vibes. Meanwhile, this little conflict in Iran that's going on, it's caused Trump's director of the National Counterterrorism Center to resign. Because as he put it, quote, it's clear that we started this war due to pressure from Israel and its powerful American lobby. Basically, he doesn't want it to be under his watch, the response that Iran has on American soil. Are we feeling great again yet? Gas.
That's a good question. Are we great again yet? Have we, is things feeling better on your side of the world? Because it's still shitty over here. So are we great yet? Really good question.
Gas prices are going crazy, dog. Why I pull up to a gas station, I pull up, they up that shit 10 cents while I'm there. I was like, hey, bro, did that shit just go up? He's like, oh, yeah, we just upped the price today. I was like, but I was here earlier. Can you, like, run that shit back? He's like, nah, it's already up, and you should fill up today because tomorrow's supposed to go up 10 cents. Like, what the fuck? I'm out here planning tomorrow's errands today because I can't afford tomorrow's gas. Call my boss, like, hey, can I pull a shift for tomorrow today? I'm out here like thinking about my groceries and shit. I'm buying everything today so I can fill up with today's gas price because tomorrow, who knows if I could afford it. Like, my homies out here.
Do you remember when they said that it's just short term? They're okay paying that price. They're okay paying these high prices because it's short term. But what this young man just said right now is the reality for a lot of Americans. So some people will have to go sacrifice groceries so they can get gas and make it to work in the morning. And all of this because of why?
Invited me to go eat in this economy. I was like, nah, bro, I'm fasting. He's like, till when? Till payday, dog. I
How many Americans do you think feels that way? Yeah.
can't eat right now. I'm out here running everywhere. People think I'm just being healthy. I'm in my healthy era and shit.
No, people are just, some people are just starving themselves.
You know, you got to be a real gangster to live here in California. You really do. You have to have a
Oh,
little
California
cheese
is a
somewhere
whole
stacked away
nother problem.
somewhere, or you won't be driving. I just filled up my
I made a video on California gas prices, and I had to dedicate a whole video just to California because gas prices are wild. I used to live in California, and I no longer live in California. I live in Texas. So yeah, so I know how gas prices, and California has always had ridiculous gas prices, among other stuff.
car. Yes, I did let it get to empty because I wanted to see how much it was going to take to fill it up. It took $175.
Dang, 175? How many gallons? What does that say? I can't tell if, but
if you guys can see that, 175.
175?
To fill up my tank on empty. This damn car will not be getting lower than half full from here on out. $174 to fill up my car. I've never, ever, ever paid that much. And yes, so of course I have to put premium in my car.
I mean, even if you get
I'm looking
premium.
at the price, and if I pay cash, it's $629.
What kind of car are you driving,
if I
lady?
pay it on my card, it's $635. That's for premium. It's not even regular gas. Regular is $605. This is crazy. You have to be a real gangster living right here in Cali.
Yeah.
Or you better have some funds available just to get around. This is ridiculous. $175 to fill up my tank.
yeah, I mean, when I lived in California, I didn't really drive very much. Public transportation in California is way better than Texas when compared to Texas. So I'd probably just end up giving up my car. I would just give up my car because ain't nobody trying to pay $175 for gas. How often? That better be every 3 months. That's crazy.
All I'm saying is I am not the one to blame for this shit. I didn't vote for that man, so y'all can put your blame somewhere else. I voted for the woman. All I'm saying is I am not the one to blame for this shit.
This is really funny. I love how people find creative ways to make fun of these dark times that we're living in right now, because sometimes you just gotta laugh to keep from crying. But yeah, guys, that's a video. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to come in here very frustrated, but I yeah, it made me really upset when I heard these rich people say, no, it's just short-term pain. Man, please. Anyways, guys, I will see you in the next video. I love you. Thanks for supporting. So don't forget to go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. Let's be friends. Bye.